Hi, I'm Shane Skillen, the 2015 Chairman of the Market Research and Intelligence Association. Clients are an important part of our industry. Their business questions and insights budgets are the foundation of the work we all do every day. As you will see in the upcoming interviews with several client-side leaders, clients place tremendous value in the MRIA. This value comes from a market quality through standards and the Certified Market Research Professional Program, fostering collaboration, the sharing of ideas between suppliers and different client-side organizations, advocating for industry to the government, and of course recruiting the next generation of insight professionals to join our industry. Your membership is an important contribution to the very fabric of insights in Canada, and your ongoing participation is deeply appreciated. Thank you very much and enjoy these client-side interviews.
I think the best part of the job to me is the ability to see the insights come to action.
It is such an interesting industry. I have never been bored. No 2 days are the same, and you're always learning.
Influencing big business decisions and doing big, transformational work that lasts a long time and that can drive strategy.
Market research allows you to get that holistic perspective of what is happening out there.
If you're somebody who likes really being an investigator or almost a private detective, which will allow you to understand challenges and opportunities and figure out how to get the information.
I think what is required is a sense of curiosity.
The ability to look at information, whether it's qual information, quant information, and tell a story from that information.
You have to be creative, you have to be insightful. A lot of people feel that it's the really smart, data heavy, analytics driven people that do well in this industry, and I can tell you I was never that.
Having a business background or an understanding of basic business principles will also help. I guess the short answer, there's no one path.
When talking to me, be collaborative, be open, be a partner. Help me understand the role that you're going to play to solve some of my business challenges.
I think it's actually really simple. It's kind of like courting. It's like building a relationship. And so it's not gonna happen, you're not gonna go from hello to deal, let's make a deal in the first 10 minutes. And so it really is about building that relationship. So my advice, just say hi.
Like so many things in life, it's timing. If your reach out happens at a time when I'm wondering about meeting some new vendors, or you happen to be specializing in an area of interest to me, then things connect.
What I want is inexpensive, creative ways to get consumer insight that can drive our business.
Not to be too pushy. I mean, I've always reacted best and been more receptive to just a normal chat without pushing.
Does the company that we're doing research with, do they show analytics, measurement, and analysis to show that return on investment?
The ones that do it the best and are the most successful are the ones that can demonstrate kind of knowledge of our business, knowledge of our industry, who will have a new way of doing things, but a reason for that new way.
The single biggest change in my mind is the integration of big data with research.
It's only going to get faster. For one thing, when I started in the industry, I would moderate focus groups and I'd have a week or two to turn around the report, and that just doesn't happen anymore. Like, it's almost funny to think back at it.
I do think that there has been a significant shift into looking at consumer and shopper and customer data through the lens of analytics, and sort of more data is better data. And in some cases, that's right. But I think we have to be very careful if there's a huge shift away from really understanding who that person is.
As we see the rise of neuro, for example, as we see the rise of beacon, GPS, location-based technologies, get us much closer to that point of sale, point of purchase, point of decision.
Where I find the most value in the past and right now would be the national conference. I think it's just a breeding ground for innovation in our industry.
And if you think back about the role of market research is to inform business decisions, and the role of the MRA helps to ensure that the information that you have is actually the best information that you actually can get in order to take those business decisions.
Education, leadership, championing in the public space, standards, sort of a source for the public to turn to and to deliver confidence, and a vetting of suppliers and clients.
It does give a mark of a certain level of standards, a certain level of quality, that someone who is a member of MRA, member organization, that they know how to do research based on the standards that the MRA has.
From a client side perspective, having validity and security and confidence in the research and the results is very important, because I'm putting my name on those results, and I'm putting my name on the line and my reputation on the line internally to say that these results are valid.
It's a governing body. I'm a big believer that you need to be a part of the governing body for your industry that you're in, because things will change, and you want to make sure that you're leading and not just reacting to what's going on in the industry.
So I think there's a responsibility of anyone working in the insight and analytics community, whether you're a buyer or whether you're a supplier or a partner, to contribute to the MRIA. And that would be contribute financially, it'd be contribute through volunteering, it'd be contribute through sharing your stories, creating an audience at the conference, and helping to build the industry.
Specifically, suppliers should be proud to be an MRA sponsor. I mean, it's that ability to showcase that the research that they're going to provide is from a certain levels of standards and assurance of quality.
All things being equal, I think it would tip the balance, because why wouldn't you? You've got a company that's saying, I'm proud to be a part of this industry in Canada, I'm investing in it, and you've got an individual or a team that have been recognized, or at least have a designation that says we are qualified and capable in this area. I mean, it's not to say that others aren't, but if somebody's taken the time and has invested in the business and in our industry, in our federation, then you'd want to recognize that and support that.
If I have two different suppliers quoting on a project, and I think that they're both equally good, for me the tiebreaker is the fact that one's an MRA member and another's not.
I understand why we've created it. I think it makes a lot of sense to have a special designation within our industry. When you look at accountants, for example, CAs, CGAs, CMAs, it's a mark that you know what you're doing, that you have an expertise.
I need to know that they have a fundamental understanding of what the research industry is about, what the methodologies are, etc., so that they can hit the ground running.
When you have your CMRP, you are actually in the driver's seat of really understanding how insights are generated and what makes a good study design and what makes a good analysis.
I think it's an important component of a strong body to have individuals and an educational structure system or a professional designation that gives you that credibility.